Hey, welcome back, friends. Techtail here. Just wanted to get over my Ironman account, episode 2. I do have quite a few levels to go over with you guys. Didn't do a whole lot of different things, but did get a lot more levels in the things that I was doing. So, first off, I did some agility training at the Spring Fair event. I was doing that throughout the entire weekend. I was streaming for a decent amount of the weekend, but I honestly didn't have that many viewers, so I figured that I might as well just start doing it off a stream as well. There was a lot of like AFK stuff that I didn't want to really do on stream, so I was kind of trying to avoid it, such as the prayer training from the Nexus, as well as just a lot of the agility training. Didn't really want to do that all on stream, so I am starting to train this account off stream. I'll try to save as much of the interesting stuff, such as quests, for when I am on stream. But there's a lot of AFK things that I'm going to want to watch videos or do some other stuff with, so I'm not going to do this completely on stream anymore. That being said, I will stream this account whenever I have the opportunity to. Unfortunately, another thing that kind of went towards that decision was me having work every single Friday for the next couple of weeks as well, and a lot of other stuff IRL going on. So I'm not going to have quite as much dedicated time that I'm going to have a couple hours to stream. So I still want to get progress done on this account and get a progress video out for you guys every single week. But I just can't do that if I'm only playing this account on streaming. So you guys are gonna have to kind of trust that I'm not banking at all. Most of the skills I'm doing right now anyway don't really matter if you bank. But realistically, I'm just going to have to say, hey, I'm not banking at all, and you guys are just going to have to trust me with it. Sorry, there's not really a way that I can prove it unless I record everything, and I don't have enough storage space for that. So that's kind of where I am with this account right now. That being said, I did do the prayer training at the Nexus like I just said. And also, while I was doing the Spring Fair, I figured I might as well start using those portals that are right next to the agility course, because why not, really? I did start doing some of the big chin. That's going to be a daily that I'm going to do as often as possible. It's on the half hour, so every 30 minutes past the hour. You can do big chin and get some hunter experience. I didn't do a whole lot of it yet, but I do plan on starting to get into that whenever I have the opportunity to play on this account. I also did do a couple of daily challenges. Didn't get a whole lot of levels from that. I'll talk about that towards the end of this video. But I did do as many daily challenges as I possibly could. And on top of that, we started doing caches. This is going to be basically cache the skill. We are going to try to avoid doing as much divination training as possible. If I do get up to level 80 divination, I may stop doing caches, but for right now I'm going to be doing caches as often as I can. Twice a day if I can. If I can't, then not a big deal. I'm not super stressing about getting this account done as quickly as possible. In the future, I'm probably going to have a little bit more time to actually train up this account. But I think that basically sums up everything I was doing, but let's go ahead and get into a little bit of a summary of everything that we've done so far for this week. Okay, so it's time to look at my current stats as of right now. First thing off, I got 439 total levels. It's creeping up pretty well. Obviously, these are going to be the easy levels, so it's going to slow down here pretty soon, but for right now, we're still getting some of the easy levels out of the way. Obviously do have a little bit of experience. Did start getting the big chin, so started getting some hunter levels. Also did a shooting star, got me up to like 27 mining just from a couple shooting stars. I did kind of cheese it a little bit because the first person to tag a star gets a set amount of experience. So I did tag like 3 or 4 stars just to get up to level 20, then got up to level 27 just from mining complete set of tier 1. I think there's one other person mining it with me, so you could probably get like level 30 just from tier 1 if you find a tier 1 star all by yourself. But it does mean my smithing levels are going to be lagging behind a little bit. I am thinking about training up cooking at the Spring Fair a little bit before I get into dungeoneering again, but we'll see in the future. Farming, I'm going to have to figure out farming and herb lore at some point here pretty soon. I have no idea how I'm going to train these skills up, so I should probably start thinking about that. I'll have to come up with a plan for that later. Thieving, I should also start training. Fletching, I'm going to try to keep up with my magic level as much as possible. Level 28 is what you need for a level 20 staff, which I just got level 20 magic. So we're going to have to worry about fletching as soon as I start training up magic a little bit more. Obviously to get the prayer and the agility levels from the Nexus as well as the Spring Fair. And the rest of these are just miscellaneous things that I either had from the last episode, or I guess divination, which I got from the caches. And I could plan on continuing training up divination daily. But all in all, stats are looking pretty good. Do not have anything in my inventory. I'm trying to keep it as bare as possible so that I can use the Ring of Kinship whenever I want and do some dungeoneering training. Talking about which, let's look at a couple goals that I have for next week. Next week I want to make sure I get 44 rune crafting. This is going to be just so that I can make nature runes once I actually hit, I think 21 magic is what you need for the low alchemy spell. Yeah, 21 magic so I can cast low alchemy on stuff. I don't know exactly how useful that's going to be. Obviously, I would prefer 55 magics for high level alchemy, but I'll take what I can get, and it should help me out in dungeoneering a little bit. I am also going to want to be training up as many of these skills as possible while I'm doing dungeoneering. Probably will be training up my fletching skill just because don't see any purpose in training up any of the other skills, and fletching is actually relatively efficient to train up in dungeoneering. Only other one that may be efficient is crafting. I'll look into that as well. I'm hoping to get dungeoneering up to a decent level though by the end of next episode. Probably be happy with like 50, 60 dungeoneering. I'm not 100% sure exactly how far I want to get, but getting a couple dungeoneering levels is definitely going to be paramount. I am going to be training up the slow way, so I'm going to be doing as much skilling as I possibly can in dungeoneering. That way I don't fall behind on all my other stats. I also want to make sure I get at least 52 agility at some point. I'll probably just do that while I'm waiting for portals to be activated for Guthix Cache or the Big Chin. I want to get 52 just so that I could be able to do the Wilderness Agility course. But all in all, not a whole lot of goals for this account right now. The main one is just get dungeoneering done, and whenever I am streaming, I am going to start doing some quests. So, going to get as many quests done as I possibly can before I finish up dungeoneering. Do plan on getting 99 dungeoneering before I really start training up all the rest of the skills, just because dungeoneering is going to suck once I actually have items. I think that sums it all up pretty well, though. If you guys are enjoying this series, go ahead and hit that like button down below so I know to keep making these episodes. Also, leave a comment if you have any suggestions on what I should be doing with this account, or if you have anything else that, if you happen to be doing an Ultimate Ironman account as well, give me any suggestions that you happen to learn. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see all my future episodes. As always, though, have a good one. Hey, actually, almost forgot to rant. I can't do daily challenges. What the freak? So I have a daily challenge of mine 56 rune essence. I have to turn in 56 rune essence. I can't note. I can't note anything. I can't do that. I mine the essence. I can't turn it in, so I can't complete this one. 336 oak short bows. I can't do that either. Okay, yeah, I feel a little bit better. I just literally can't note the things, so I can't turn them in. I can't turn them in one segment at a time. These daily challenges are just wasted. Yeah, kinda sucks. Oh well, may want to do rerolls in the future, but for right now we'll just leave them here and hopefully not get anything else garbage.